Okay, I know that everybody's just been clamoring for me to do a comparison. So, guys, you can chill. I'm doing it now. Okay. Um Nobody asked for this, but I'm doing it anyway. So, here we have my new planner. Hi guys. And then my current planner. Okay, so starting out simple, the inside, see like I said, the pockets, so nice. Also, it has this little, I never use it, but it has this little, oh my goodness. So you can like save a page or whatever. I never use it, but it's an option. So I really like that. And as I said initially, this one does not have any pockets at all. It's just one big piece of plastic. So moving on, we have, ooh, hello. We have, oh geez, the initial open pages here, which is pretty similar to this. Looks pretty similar. And then we have the multi-year page, which is pretty similar. I don't know what I like better, because this has last year, and then this, it has 4 years on it, and this one just has 3 years. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that exactly. And then here we have the for the monthly, so you can put out like an overview of each month, important dates and stuff. This one just has this, which I kind of like this better, but I can get used to that. And this is what I usually use for putting people's anniversaries, so that I can keep track of anniversaries, which it never works because I always forget to send people cards and stuff. But I like having everybody's anniversary here. And then it's basically the same after those 12 pages. And you know what? This one isn't, the pages aren't numbered either. So that's kind of a annoying thing, but it's okay. Well, I guess the pages aren't numbered, and they're only numbered in the back part of the weeks. So this is basically the same. You have this all open, and for this you also have all that space open. So all of the months are basically the same. Okay, and then starting in the weekly, it is also, ooh, hello, pretty much exactly the same. It's one an empty one, except looking at it here, there's an extra, well, I guess that's to fill out like the month, whatever else. And then at the bottom, there's extra space, because in the hobonichi, they always have like a quote from someone at the bottom, which I mean, sometimes it's nice, and sometimes I'm like, I don't even give a quap. So I just cover it up, as you can see. Like 90% of the time, I'll just draw over it or cover it up with something. It's just not really something I care about that much. And then obviously, like I said, this has the extra 2 open pages. Heck yeah, brother. And then that's the weekly part. And then we go all the way back to the, I have it marked. Okay, to the free pages. This has useful abbreviations and like a way to keep track of the pages that you have your different notes on, but I never use that. So then these are the, see, 1 through all the way to the end, 217 extra pages of notes, which this this one only has 32 extra pages of notes, which might become a problem as I'm thinking. So this is all that there is for this one. And then also Hobonichi always has these cute little extra pages back here. So like, yay, like a ruler type thing. Um, and then favorites, which I used to use, but I don't really use anymore. And then my top 100, which I also never really use. And then there's also, last year was something different. It was about conversations, like how to have good conversations, which has actually been useful to me. But this year it's sample symbols and icons that you can use. So it's always something different here that's like cute that you can use for your daily life. And then this one last year was about like ice cream or something, or seasonal Japanese food. One or the other. And this year it's about noodles. So there's always like a little like Japanese culture part, which is cute. And then like a 300 days checkoff sheet, which obviously you can tell that I haven't really used it. A thing for addresses, and then a thing for your name and all of that. And then looking at the back side of the cover, it has another little pocket, a different type of pocket, and then a little holder for your pens and stuff, which I should have just gotten one of these for this guy because it's basically the same size. Actually, it's a little bit bigger. It is a little bit bigger, but it still would have fit, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's the comparison. I am going to be missing these little pockets, obviously, because I use them. And then it comes with a little stick-in pocket, usually, the hobonichi. So that's what I've been using this for, is like putting little things in there. And then this one I use for my little grid thing that you put behind the page so that you could write on a flat surface, like on a harder surface. But anyway, that is the comparison. I'm excited. I'm going to start getting stickers onto this and do the same thing that I did with this one and poke a little hole on the top so I can put more trinkets on it. And yeah, this is what we're working with. So yeah, like and subscribe.